Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hey, this is Joseph Walker, and once again, I am the CEO and I'm the founder of JTMarketingenterprise.com. All right, so hey, as many of you know, last night was a really big sporting event. It was an event called the Money Fight. It was a fight between Floyd Mayweather and MMA superstar Conor McGregor. So I just want to talk about a couple of things relating to that event and how it really pertains towards entrepreneurship. You know, I always got to put a big spin on those kind of things. If you are catching this replay, definitely feel free to fast forward a minute, two or three. That way you guys can get right into the content, all right? In the meantime, I'm going to share this in a couple of groups. That way I can ensure that other people out there can get these lessons that I am about to give. So if you're just now tuning in, let me know where you coming from. I see you, Big Scott. What's going on, player? It's good to see you, man. But yeah, last night, big time fight. I know a lot of people watched it. People were talking about it all over the timeline. And, you know, honestly, I'm not a big sports fan. I don't really watch football games and basketball. I did used to compete in boxing, so obviously I love the sport. So, you know, I made a little bit of time to actually catch the fight. And, you know, it was great entertainment, needless to say. But the biggest thing is I want to actually tell you guys about some of the biggest lessons that I got from that and pretty much how it pertains to business. What's going on, Mr. Nia? It's good to see you on here too. I got awesome people streaming in right now. So yeah, once again, if you guys are just tuning in, let me know where you're coming from. You know, hopefully you guys had a great day, great night, had a phenomenal weekend. But I just want to talk about a couple of lessons learned in that big sporting event from last night. What's going on, Michael? Mrs. Irina's in the house. Cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna share this in one or two more groups, and we're gonna go ahead and get this thing underway. So first thing I wanted to say is, you know, whether you love boxing or you hate it or MMA, it doesn't really matter. This isn't a sports analogy, or this isn't a sports analysis, rather, or anything like that. This is just pretty much me taking a big event that happened last night, and I'm just pretty much dissecting it as far as how it pertains towards us as entrepreneurs in network marketing, direct sales, that sort of thing. Watching from the great state of Alaska. Hopefully it's not cold over there. I imagine it's pretty hot, but... So last night, Floyd Mayweather fought Conor McGregor, the notorious one. And, you know, Floyd Mayweather, the thing about him is whether you love the guy or you hate the guy, honestly, he isn't my favorite fighter. There are a lot of up-and-coming people who are very talented in boxing, and you don't have to necessarily follow boxing. But, you know, Floyd Mayweather, there are a lot of people out there who, you know, I like, but as far as the boxer, he's very technically sound. And he's very well known for his defensive skills. So there are really two main lessons that I really want to touch upon that as entrepreneurs we can really take from both Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather. Now, number one thing is Floyd Mayweather, once again, he's a very defensive fighter. He's very defense oriented. So when it comes to watching him fight, a lot of people don't like his style because, you know, he always protects himself and, you know, he moves around the ring. So what he had to do last night in order to get the win was he had to do two key things that us as entrepreneurs need to actually start doing, which is, number one, he had to get very uncomfortable. He got very uncomfortable as far as his style of fighting, and he had to adapt and overcome. He had to have the ability to make adjustments so that he could actually get the win that he was looking to, achieve. So, as human beings and as entrepreneurs, but especially as human beings, we find it really hard to get uncomfortable. We find it really hard to get outside of our realm of, you know, what we feel is comfortable and normal to us. So when it comes to network marketing, affiliate marketing, or building a business in general, we have to get in front of more people. We have to know our product, and we have to know how to in a very tactful and professional way, present our opportunity to more people out there who will begin to know, like, and trust us, and then eventually buy our product. So for a lot of us, it can be really uncomfortable, and that's the reason why so many people don't do as well as they deserve to do, because they're just really afraid to just get out there and just go for the gusto. So you can learn a lot from Conor McGregor due to the fact that the guy's an MMA fighter. He does, mixed martial arts. So, he does boxing, he does elbows and knees and kicks and grappling and takedowns. He does a wide array of things. So for him to get into a ring and to go against the best boxer in this generation, that's really uncomfortable. It doesn't matter how good you are. That is something that's extremely uncomfortable. And for him doing that, I give him mad props. I give him kudos. And I take my hat off to that guy for actually stepping up and getting into the arena of boxing to go outside his level of comfort. So what's going on, Crystal? What's going on, Malin? Brother Greg in the live stream. So, hey, once again, if you guys are just tuning in, this is pretty much, I'm talking about the big boxing event or fight last night, the money fight, and how that pertains towards entrepreneurships and lessons learned. So Conor McGregor got extremely uncomfortable, and the thing is this: we need to learn how to get more uncomfortable in our business, in our lives, and talking to more people. We have to learn how to really stretch ourselves. And I don't know what is going on with you as far as what are those roadblocks that are in your way particularly. Maybe you're talking to somebody about your product, they tell you no once or twice, and maybe you just give up, you don't follow up with them. Stretch yourself to get more uncomfortable. Stretch yourself to get in front of more people. If you talk to 3 or 4 people a day, and maybe you're not where you want to be at right now, talk to 7 to 8 people a day. Double down, triple down, quadruple down, stay up an extra hour. Get uncomfortable. If you want to really get to where you want to be at and you're not there yet, you got to learn how to get uncomfortable. You really do. And I know for a lot of us, it can be scary. It can be uncomfortable, but it's just something that we absolutely have to do. Brother Shears in the house. What's going on, man? What's up, Mrs. Sandra? Thanks for sharing. Hey, what's going on, Sandra? Hey, it's good to have you here with us. What's going on? We got Crystal Young on the live stream with us. So look, you got to get uncomfortable. And, Floyd Mayweather, he is known, once again, for being a solely defensive fighter as of the last half of his career. So he had to learn, well, he already knows how, but he had to get uncomfortable with going on the offense. And a lot of people, who don't really understand boxing, the whole object is to hit and not get hit. And that's something he kind of perfected. A lot of people don't really like that style, but, I digress. That's really was his key style. So for him to learn how to do that and actually adapt to Conor McGregor's awkwardness in the ring, it's just an analogy that kind of illustrates, as entrepreneurs, we're going to have to go on the offense as far as getting our income up. Too many of us, we play defensive. And what I mean by that is, you may see a course, or maybe there's a mentor or a coach who can help you get to the next level in your business. But what do? We say, you know what, I really don't have the money right now. Maybe next month, if I make more money, I invest in that coaching. Or maybe next week I get that book. Or maybe next week I go to that event. And you're playing defense instead of playing offense. If you're going to play defense, then you cannot expect to get the results in your business that you want to get. You got to go on offense. You have to go on the assault. And really, a lot of times, it's really just a paradigm shift. I know Grant Cardone, he put it in a way that really helped me put things into perspective. And what he said was, money isn't something that you look at and you say, hey, I have to save this. I have to hold on to this and protect it. You don't do that with money. Only thing money is just a tool. That's it. It's a tool. You use money to go out and get more money. You don't worry about how much money is in your bank account. You don't worry about trying to accumulate and save as much money as possible. You want to accumulate money so that you can invest it, so that you can get more money back to you. That's the whole sole purpose of money. So if you have X amount of dollars and there's a coaching session or a company event or maybe even a course that costs X amount of dollars that you have and that's all you got, invest that money so that you can actually get more money back. That is the only reason why you are in business, so that you can impact lives, have more time freedom, and oh yeah, make more income. So you cannot be going towards the next level if you are going to be playing defense, and you have to play offense. You got to. You know, you have to go on the assault. You have to go and you have to attack every single day of your life. And you have to make a decision that you're going to go out there, you're going to attack. And I mean, you know, once again, back to the big money fight. Floyd Mayweather, he's the guy, he's defensive. He uses, you know, the shoulder roll. He protects his chin with his shoulder. And he tries his best to avoid, you know, taking punishment. And I mean, that's really preserved him in the game. But the thing is this, last night, he knew that it was the big money fight, and he knew that it was going to be his last fight ever in a boxing arena. So, you know, he decided he's going to adapt, overcome to Conor McGregor's obstacles, which was more or less his awkwardness in the ring. And he decided he was going to walk forward. He took more punishment than normal, but he went on the offense and he ended the fight. See, there's a saying that success loves speed, which is very true. Success does love speed. So if you are a fighter and you know that if you have a game plan that can end the fight in a couple of rounds, why would you fight 12 rounds when you can fight 3 or 4 and knock the guy out? You know, and I mean, when it comes to our business, you know, yeah, you can be successful and you can start accumulating the money you want in 6, 7, 8, 10 years. But if you really just buckle down, you really got committed, and you decided that you were going to go hard for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years and get there faster, why wouldn't you do that? You know, I mean, that's really pretty much like the sole purpose of, you know, what Floyd Mayweather did out there tonight. You know, he went out there, he went hard, and he wanted to just pretty much get the guy out there, you know, and just show him like, hey, you're not in the same league as me. You know, and I mean, as entrepreneurs, that's really what we have to do. We have to really buckle down, double down on the work. And if you're not where you want to be at, that's okay. But you're going to have to play offense. You're going to have to go on the attack, go on the offensive, adapt, overcome, and do whatever you have to do in order to secure that money bag, so to speak, you know. So too many of us, we play defensive. And, you know, once again, my hat's off to both of those guys who went out there in the ring. They did their thing. Both of them made well over $100 million. I think Floyd made like 250 automatically, 250 million. Conor made like over 100 million. So either way, whether you love Floyd, hate McGregor, love Floyd, either way, both those guys won. They both are winners. It doesn't matter how you look at it. So it was very entertaining. And those are just two of the main key lessons that I got from it. And I just more or less just wanted to relay that to you guys this beautiful Saturday morning or afternoon or whatever time that you're watching this video. Hopefully this video did find you well. And by the way, if you guys like this kind of content, make sure you like, comment, share. Check out jtmarketingenterprise.com. I posted the link above in the description. So, you know, make sure you guys head that way so you can get a lot of additional content like this. So have a great Sunday or whatever day that you're watching this. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next live stream.